Hello, good evening, and welcome to another night. This is the third day of our um, 90-day challenge. I want to welcome you. My name is Stephanie, and thanks for tuning in. I'm live on Facebook as well as YouTube, my YouTube channel. And if you're listening at the sound of my voice, and I would appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button down below in my YouTube channel and share the video. Comments, please comment whether you like it, what should I do more of, or what, just put your comments down below and let me know what you think about the video. What can we improve on? What would you like to see me or um, or hear me talk about? And let's move on. My name is Stephanie, and I am a um, entrepreneur as well as been in healthcare for over 20 something years, going on 30, just about. And I am a mom of two adult children. I'm also a entrepreneur. I have my business, Stephanie's Creations, and I am also in the digital marketing world now, where I am making moves and working on things that's going to improve my well-being as well as my family's well-being, as well as growing my community. So I apologize for the tardiness, but apparently my computer is messed up right now for some reason. So I'm actually using my phone. So I just feel a little different right now because of the way the screen is looking, what I'm looking on. So if you could bear with me, I would greatly appreciate it. I hope um, you can hear me. It looks like everything is on and working. And again, my name is Stephanie, and I am here to serve healthcare women, women in healthcare that are looking for growth in entrepreneurship or just growth for extra income. And the last two nights, excuse me, we talked about, on the first day, we talked about our, uh, what did we talk about? Excuse me. On the first night, we talked about our purpose. I don't know what my computer's doing. It's just acting kind of weird. I don't know if it updated or what, but it's just acting kind of weird. So I'm just going to close the screen on it because I keep looking over there at it. So excuse me. But on day one, we talked about our purpose, the purpose for our 90-day run. And the purpose was to my why. My why. Um, like I said, I'm in the healthcare field, and my why is for a couple of reasons. First, because I chose to step outside of making money out of health, away from healthcare. First of all, because of the COVID situation, and when COVID hit, it just altered some things for me. I could not do what I wanted to do when when COVID hit. And I was actually working two full-time jobs at that time. And I had to let one of those jobs go because it was so overwhelming and so detrimental to my body as well as my family, and all kinds of things were just going crazy at that time. So I had to let one of those jobs go. And in the midst of that, I got sick after about like 6 months into COVID. So I was down for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months. And I had a little income coming in, but it wasn't, it was keeping things afloat. But before COVID hit, because I was working two jobs, so I actually had money stashed. But as time went on, that money kind of slowly went down, as well as the 401k. So therefore, I had to think of some other ways outside of what I was making to make extra income. So what I'm trying to say is I began to think about some things that could give me extra income offline. And I just kept pondering about it, looking forward to getting in something different, like I said, but outside of healthcare. And I come across some information about starting your own business. Now, also in the course of COVID, we wasn't able to go and visit our families. So I took it upon myself to think of some ways I could be creative. So my aunt gave me a call and she wanted me to do something for her. And I never actually did it before until that moment. And she gave me an idea to start to make baskets for family members. And she would send me the money. I went to the store, went and picked up what she wanted me to put in there, or things that I thought would be fitting in the baskets. And I think I made everybody that was here in Winston-Salem, um, majority of the family, baskets. And my aunt, she was just so, overwhelmed and so pleased what I did. So I decided to do that. So that became a outlet for me of starting to do baskets. I think my very first ones after Christmas was over and birthdays was over, I actually did Easter. And my coworker actually bought my first baskets from there on. So I got into entrepreneurship and I didn't even realize it. As well as looking online, I came across a young lady that was talking about, well, I was introduced to someone that was doing selling products. So I looked into that and I got into network marketing. Didn't realize what that was, what I was doing, but I got into it and I started selling that a little bit. I've actually sold stuff before because I actually been into Avon and to Mary Kay, but it was a little bit different. Network marketing was a little bit different. So I began to become an entrepreneur through COVID and a network marketer. So after those things, it was bringing a little money. Not saying I was getting rich or anything because I wasn't. I was producing some extra income to come in to flow. Um, and this is after I got over COVID and things are getting a little better. So that's my first why. My first why I got into it because I knew it was going to be an extra income stream for me and my family. The second reason why I become interested in becoming an entrepreneur because I wanted more time away from the job to spend with family and to do more, things that I was happy doing, felt good about doing. So that's my second why because it offers money, time, freedom, and it's something that I wanted to do that I enjoyed doing. So becoming an entrepreneur and network marketer allowed me to do those things and grow because I didn't know a lot about business. I didn't know a lot of things about what was to expect of me. So this is actually my second year into growing a business per se. So I'm proud of where I've come from and what I do know now and the people that I've come in contact with. So why I'm here today is to help serve women like me that are in the healthcare sector that might want to start their own business. And why not start it in a place where it's actually getting bigger? And that is digital marketing. And digital marketing is a little bit different than an network marketing type of thing. So it actually is you're selling something that's digital that's on the computer, but it's digital worldwide, and it's something that's growing. It's a big um popular thing that's out there now, and Forbes has actually is one of the people that actually is allowed that said this space for digital products is a very growing population. So the first night we talked about our purpose, and my purpose here in this course of going live every day is to serve women that are looking for something, that are looking for a system, a side hustle, something to bring more income into the home outside the healthcare, or using the skills that you already have to complement that so you can get the process right. So my second night I actually talked about, so let me go back a little bit. The first night we talked about our purpose and our goal. And my goal is I wanted to reach 100 women that are in healthcare. And the purpose is to serve those that are looking for something better, something new, something extra to correspond with what they're already doing or to exceed what they're doing, right? And the second night we talked about mastering, applying, and multiplying the MAM of our community. How to master a skill, take that skill and apply it to something that is going to multiply our income, pretty much. And then we talked about the 7 benefits of having a skill in a digital space where you can utilize 2 hours a day to make daily pay. That's what we talked about on yesterday. So tonight we're pretty much going to talk about growth. And everybody know they need to grow. They need to mature. It's just like a little baby starting out as before it's born. It's in the mom's womb, and then um it gets bigger each and every day, every week, every month. Your stomach start to get bigger. The baby's getting bigger, filling out. It's growing all his fingers and toes and all that good stuff. And then when it's time to um make way to the canal to come out, is going to another stage. So in life, we're learning how to grow. And also in business, we're learning how to grow. So let's talk a little bit about how we want to grow in life as well as in our business. And again, I want to say, my name is Stephanie, and tonight we're going to talk about the growth. And we're going to deal with the critical topic of how to grow and the purpose of growing, why we need to grow, what's going to happen when we start growing, and all that good stuff. Okay, and the our purpose here is we're going to talk about the growth cap and how to become intentional about our growth and what we're doing to develop both our personal growth and as well as our business growth. And plus, we're going to share a little bit of how we can help each other grow in healthcare, but break away from our own growth cap of healthcare and achieve success in the digital marketing world. That's what we're going to do. And about the growth, the definition in this context of our life and business is about continuing improving, whether it's personal, whether it's professional, whether it's financial. Now, who doesn't want to grow financially? Who doesn't want to grow personally? And who doesn't want to grow professionally? Because as you go up the ladder, as you get education, more education, you go up the ladder, you become better at this thing, and then you go up the ladder, get better and better and better. So, why not get better at your personal growth as well as your financial growth? Why not be an all around person? But here's the thing, growth doesn't just happen, it requires intention, effort, the right strategies. For my experience in being in healthcare for over 30 years, I've learned that you're not growing, you're stagnate. If you're not growing, you're stagnating. You're staying right there on that floor, that one floor. Okay. It's okay to stay on one floor if that's what you want to do, but sometimes you want to. I mean, I'm adventurous. I like to do things, get out and do new things, find new avenues, new ways to do things. I don't, sometimes you get stuck or get bored at doing the same thing over and over and over again. But who wants to stay mediocre? Who wants to stay in the same place all the time? I understand this being comfortable. I understand that. But don't stay there and say, oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, I wish I could do this. But if you stay there, how do you know if you can be better than what you already are if you don't take a step forward, if you don't move forward, right? So, what is a growth cap? A growth cap is that invisible ceiling that prevents you from going to the next level. It's when you hit a plateau. Say, for instance, we like to work on our weight. A lot of us like to work on our weight. And we say if we lose those first 10 pounds and then you don't lose any more weight, that means you hit a plateau and you try to figure out, well, what I gotta do. Sometimes you have to go back and start all over where you was to get that weight fluctuated so it can move a little bit and go down some more. But sometimes in life we hit a plateau and we just okay. I can't do no more. I'm gonna stay here forever. I'm quitting. I'm not gonna do nothing else. No, that's not the kind of mindset you want to have. But then yet you say, I wish I can go here. Oh, I wish I could get up and move and go to the other side of the state or the other side of the country. How are you going to do that if you're staying still, stagnant. You don't want to do that, right? I know I don't. I like to I try other avenues, other floors, working in the hospital, working in the nursing home, working in a agency type setting. So I've tried all that. I've been through all that. I've dealt with a lot of different um, work ethics. So it's time for me to move on to something bigger and better and exciting and new. I know you want to do the same thing, right? Okay, so let's see how we're going to do this. We don't want to continue to stay in a rut. So we're going to move on. We're going to move on to something outside of our comfort zone, outside of the box, thinking outside of the box. So, in order to do that, digital marketing business is hitting an all-time growth, and which can mean income can be stagnant, but it's not. You might feel like your income is not hitting where it should be right now because of everything that's going on around you. But there are so many avenues out here, so many things that are put in place for us to learn how to build our growth. We just don't know it. We just haven't um, got found that sweet spot. There's a lot of us out there that haven't found that sweet spot to say, okay, this is what we need to do. So, in order to find our sweet spot, we need to become intentional about our growth. And how do we do that, Stephanie? By developing our self assessment, looking at the big picture, thinking outside the box. The first step is to be honest about where we see ourselves and about where we are right now. And where do I see myself? Right now, I'm sitting here talking to you all those women out there that um, in healthcare may not be in healthcare, but you're thinking about how can I make better judgment on money investments to make my money grow. I know it's somebody out there thinking about it because I know I think about it. How can I take this $10 and turn it into $100? How can I take this $100 and turn it into $1,000? How can I take that $1,000 and turn it into $10,000? We're gonna find out. Okay, now we got to find out our strengths. We got to find out our weaknesses, and we got to find out how to improve our weaknesses. Okay, so it's just like when we go on a job interview. If you've been on a job interview lately, they ask you those three questions: what is your strengths? What is your weaknesses? And how can you improve? When on the improving part, they actually ask you, how can you, why should we hire you? How can you take your skills and improve our company? So let's think about it. If you want to grow your business, if I want to grow my business, I have to think about how can I improve myself so I can improve my business. So I got to think about what I'm good at doing. And just because I get up here and talk on this camera, it has taken a lot out of me because, not a lot out of me, no, it didn't take a lot out of me, but it took a lot from me to do this because I didn't know how to do this. I didn't know how to get in front of a camera and talk and speak. I was scared. I said, but it's actually easier, a little bit easier. You don't have a lot of people eyes staring at you. So to get up here on the camera and talk and speak is if I'm speaking to myself actually, and what I want to tell myself. So What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And how can you improve those weaknesses so you can be better, so you can grow? That's what we're going to be talking about and dealing with for the rest of the few minutes I have with y'all, because I'm not going to keep y'all long. Now, we have to set clear goals. And we talked about that the first part of the first night, setting goals. Growth is not automatic. So, but it can be systematic, and it can set specific goals. For instance, in 90 days, we're planning on having growth in our business, financially, personal development, mindset, growth. All those things are building up to us becoming sufficient and more productive in our business on a daily basis. And some people say, "Well, I don't want to fool with all that tech stuff, digital stuff," and I understand that. But it's so many different tools out here that you can take with the click of a button. And I know you get up here on the phone and scroll, or you get on social media and scroll, tap buttons, and do what it tell you to do on there. You're doing your video games. If you play your video games, word puzzles, you finding out about the word puzzles and stuff like that. So I know you know how to do something that's tech savvy, and I know how you know how to send out an email. And if you don't, it's done for you platform that shows you how to send out an email. That's all you pretty much do. Send out an email, attach some links, and that's it. That's all you pretty much do in digital marketing. And then you grow beyond that. But again, setting clear goals, and then we're going to set daily habits to incorporate small daily habits that contribute to our growth, whether it's reading for 15 minutes, watching a training video, networking, or entrepreneurs with small steps add up. So each day, just think about when I said about the 2 hour workday, and I break my 2 hour workday down. I may do 30 minutes in the morning. I may do another 30 minutes on my lunch break. And then I might do another 30 minutes when I get home in the evening, or an hour. Doesn't matter. Somewhere you have to break down that time so you can figure out where you need to uh, um, connect the dots. And maybe you have more time in the morning to do an hour, and then break it down in the afternoon, and then break another 30 minutes down at night. So therefore, you have your 2 hour workday complete. But if you want to get it all done first thing in the morning, do the first 2 hours of your day, you could do it like that. But it just takes 2.5 hours versus working an 8 hour job, a 16-hour job, all in a day's work. And you will get results in the end, I promise you. So, seeking accountability, finding someone who can hold your accountability. For me, it's been about building a community of a like-minded women community that push each other to grow. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Building a community for women in healthcare or not, to help each other to grow to our potential. You get it? Growth. Just like planting a seed in the ground, or planting seeds in our children each and every day. Every day, when my kids were growing up, they would tell you, I gave my kids a pep talk every single morning while I was taking them to school. And I was planting a seed. Because now my son comes back to me and said, Mama, you remember that day when you told us about this, and we was in the car going to school, and you reminded us about this? I said, oh, you remember? remember that stuff. You was getting it in, right? So he was already, repeating that stuff over and over. So now it just stuck with him, and um, it resonated with him. So now he's bringing it forth. Just like my daughter is doing the same thing. Sometimes it just takes time. Some seeds take longer than other seeds. We sow seed. Our job is to sow the seed, and then we water it, wash it, and it's going to produce after a while. Okay, so what are we doing to develop our growth and our business growth? Okay, we're going to take on personal growth. I'm constantly learning every day. For me, in the mornings, I prayer, meditation, affirmations. I try to get it all in. I set the alarm clock and try to get it squeezed in because then I know I have to hurry up and get to work. Now on my days off, I love it because I don't have to get up and rush to do a whole lot. I can kind of like take my time and get all my rituals and stuff out the way. So that's part of my personal growth. And then we have a call that it's not a call, it's a gathering that we do online where we talk about gratitude. So that's another personal growth. Being grateful for something on a daily basis. That's developing personal growth. And then you talk about what you've learned throughout the day or what you're grateful for. So for me, that's been doing healing me a lot inside, telling people what I'm grateful for. And that's why I try to get on here and tell you all what I'm grateful for. Because hopefully I'm planting a seed in somebody else that feels the same way. So we're developing our personal growth by constantly learning something, whether it's through a course, whether it's through reading, or even just reflecting on our many experiences. I'm also working on my mindset, my skill set, and my network each and every day that I get on here, or whether even if I'm not on here, I'm in the scenes back. I'm in the back end working on those things to develop my personal growth. Then, as far as our business growth, which is in digital marketing businesses, we're focusing on mastering our 2 hours a day model, which allows us to grow our income without sacrificing time with our family and our friends. That's the great thing about having a digital business that's automated. And we're also working on expanding our reach through content creation. All those little videos that y'all might see me do, I'm creating content. And in our community, they show you, walk you step by step how to do the videos, how to create the content, where to get the information from, how to get to the next level, how to grow through content creation and building strong client relationships. And then there's tools and resources. There's various tools and resources from planning out your digital platform to staying organized, how to track your goals. Um, the most powerful resources that are found in our community I mean, it's so many things in our community that show us as walks us step by step each and every day. She's getting on there, giving us information, giving us so many nuggets. And today she was like, it's everything is it may be so overwhelming to some people, but if you break it down in small bits and pieces and get the information, and I have couple of mentors that I'm working with. So having personal mentors and also being in a community helps a whole lot. Help, helps a whole lot. And without having mentorship, I wouldn't have been able to get up here and do what I'm doing now. So how can I help other women in healthcare? By support and membership. By joining our community, getting involved, find out what we're doing, working our digital marketing business, and you're not just getting business, just a business model, but you're getting mentorship, personal mentorship with me when you come join me, or I mean, you get guidance, you get we share our work ethics, you get um people are always you know te- uh texting back and forth, just sharing what they've experienced. They even have a tech team that comes on the scene each week, that if you're having problems, they answer those questions, and they actually take you step by step. If something's going wrong with your information, or not being connected, they actually walk you step by step by step to avoid mistakes. And it's also building a community. I'm compassionate about helping healthcare women because that's what I know. That's what I've centered my life around, and that's the type of women that I know. Besides doing creations in my baskets and stuff like that, so that's the type of people I deal with. And also, when I what different church members, friends that I have, the associates that I have. So building the community is what's it builds passion when you build a community. It builds support for one another when you build a community. It breaks the growth cap when you build a community to achieve time and money freedom. That's what we all looking for: time and money freedom. And again, with the resources and trainings that they offer, it helps the community. It helps you to grow personally, um, financially. It helps you grow as a business owner, as a better person. It teaches you new skills. So, mm, learning new skills is developing your growth mindset, mastering and management, and it also helps you with how just how to deal with business, what steps that you need to take with business. Now, this is the fun part. Have come across, first we talked about our purpose, then we talked about our goals, then we talked about the 7 benefits of having a digital marketing business, and tonight we talked about growth and how to build growth personally and business wise, and what we do to build our growth by learning new skills that we may not know we had, but brushing up on those skills, but also learning to connect the other dots so that we can take all those skills and roll into one, so we can go on and do something better with our business and make as a side hustle or make it as our full-time business. And my goal is to take my business full time. But right now, yes, I'm still working. So while you're still working, On that 9 to 5, that 7 to 7, you can still run a part-time business where you're working on it. Like I said, 30 minutes in the morning or an hour in the morning, an hour at night, or break it down into interval times. It doesn't matter. A 2 hour workday. If you want to find out more information on how to get engaged and learn about our community and what we're doing, I want you to comment down below any questions or anything that you might have. Comment down there, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Facebook. And if you are ready to take control of your growth and learn how to monetize digital marketing business, if this is something that you are interested in, let's make it happen together. By and by the way, don't forget to comment down below blueprint in the comments to get the free blue. If you don't want to do anything else, if you just want to learn about the business, you don't have, I mean, I'm not trying to force anything out there, but I know there's somebody out there like me that wants some more time freedom, that wants to spend more time with their children if they're still participating in sports, or their grandchildren. They want to help their grandchildren out to participate in activities, not even just activities. I mean, just do something, go on a trip, but you just don't have those extra funds right now to do that. Because you want to work a second or third job. I'm trying not to pick up a second or third job. I've been doing it for the last past year or so. I have not had a second job, and I'm thankful and grateful for that because I use my business as my second income to come in, and it's actually allowed me to. I didn't want to, but I had to get another car, another vehicle, because my baby died on me. So I had to take the money that I had, or some of the money that I had stashed, to get another car because I needed transportation. So, and I haven't had a car payment in years, like even before COVID. It was, so it was about 6 years I haven't had car payment. Okay, so now I have a car payment again. But I'm not going to get that second job. I'm using my resources that I do know how to do, my skills that I know how to do to make my money on the side, to learn my side hustles, take my side hustles into consideration and make that little $1,000 there or that $1,000 there so I can do those little extra things I want to do and go on my little vacations when I want to. So if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But I'm talking to the people out there, those women out there that know they want a second stream of income coming in. And it only takes 2 hours to do that. Out of taking 4 hours to get paid part time, and then half of that money or part of that partial of that money is going to go to pay the government. You don't see your cut until after the government take their money out. Unless you're getting paid under the table for a job that you're doing, and pretty much, and that's also a side hustle. So with the digital marketing, let's try it out. Again, you want to comment down in the comment section blueprint, and I will send you the information on our free blueprint that shows you how to take this 2 hour workday model and make profit on it by copy, paste, profit. Those simple three things. Copy, paste, profit. That's what the community teaches how to do. That's all you do. Whether you want to earn $100, $300, $900, $1,000, it doesn't matter. Whatever you set your goals at, the small goals. And sometimes those setting those small goals become big goals. You never know what you might get. Setting I'm putting a seed in the ground and I'm watering it and I'm just gonna wait to see what comes up out the ground. Until next time, this is your girl signing off. This is your girl Stephanie. I look forward to seeing you again on tomorrow night. Hopefully my computer will be up and running. If not, we're gonna go right here to the phone. If not, I have to use my tablet, whatever and I need to do. I'm gonna use it because I am determined to do this for the next 30 days, the next 60 days, the next 90 days, because we have goals to be met before the year of 2024 is over. Okay? Until next time, this is your girl, Stephanie. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Those of you on YouTube. And don't forget to share my content or tell a friend. Say, well, I know this lady, this girl that's been talking about this digital marketing. And I just wanted to send you the information. If you're not interested, share with a friend. They might be interested. You never know who might be interested. Share with a family member. It doesn't matter. But let's start getting results today. Until next time, y'all have a wonderful evening. And this is your girl, Stephanie. Bye bye.